eternal number 4 debate, which is now reignited because of the fact that KL Rahul, who we had settled in at 4, has now been pushed to number 2. So hence we have 3 contenders for that number 4 spot. We have Vijay Shankar, we of course have Dinesh Karthik, and we have, thanks to Robin Uthappa being there, MS Dhoni as someone he's very keen to see up there.
I'm so happy that Robin had to drop in a third name. Now all you have to do is have India batting at say 180 for 2 in 31 overs. At that point they'll say maybe Hardik Pandya is the guy they should now get in at number 4. You know?
Yes.
But no, absolutely. I think it's a very fair question because Rahul had stopped that debate. He'd done his job, whatever was needed to be done by him. And now you're back to that, and it's between, as he said, either moving, but Dinesh Karthik to 5, which is what you're looking at, moving Karthik to a 5, moving Dhoni into a 4, or getting Vijay Shankar into the game. Look, going by what they did in the nets, from whatever the kind of language the team is speaking, it seems very clear that Vijay Shankar seems to be the favoured person at this point in time. What has prompted that is difficult to say. I can't see them wanting him as a 6th bowler, or maybe that would be the reason that he can seam it a bit. But is that a good enough reason to replace a specialist batsman? That's something you need to see.
Now here's one thing to look at. This is Vijay Shankar in ODIs, but one thing to remember, none of these 5 were at number 4.
They're all at number 5.
They're all at number 5 or 6.
Yeah.
5 or below. So while he has had that experience, he's had some decent amount of scores. The venues were very different. They were India or New Zealand. But the fact is here, it's a big World Cup. It's a new tournament and he's never batted at number 4. So while the news from the camp is that it's possibly going to be him, could this be a factor that works against him?
See, as far as I'm concerned, I think the number 4 position is not a discussion for me. I think MS at number 4 would be ideal for India. And I think to find a replacement for Shikhar, you have to go with a specialist batsman because he's a specialist batsman and you already have 5 bowlers. You have a 6th in Kedar Jadhav, so you don't need another bowler. I think what you need is a specialist batsman. For me, number 4, MS Dhoni. Number 5 would be Dinesh Karthik because that's his ideal position. That's where he bats all the time. That's like home for him. So I think him at number 5 would be ideal. So in case India is in any kind of trouble, then he can play his role there, and he's also played the role of being the best finisher in the country for the last couple of years. So if you need him to finish with Hardik Pandya and Kedar Jadhav, he'll get that job done as well.
What has Dinesh Karthik done at number 4 for India? We thought we'd pull out those numbers and try and assess them. This has been there. It's not, not numbers that would blow you away, but nonetheless, he has played 18 innings at number 4 for India and ODI.
It would be interesting to see how, as in the last,
correct. This is very biased.
This is like Dinesh has played cricket from 2005 or 6, right? So it would be unfair to pull out those numbers now. As in, if you see over the last year and a half or so, then it would give you an actual idea of what he's actually done at number 4. That doesn't do justice to Dinesh.
And most of those are early because when he came back he was batting more at 6. 6 was his favorite position.
Only time, the exception in recent times was the Asia Cup.
Where he batted at number 4. I didn't think he batted more than 3 or 4 games there at number 4 as well.
No. So again, then that's another factor to take into account. So so I guess, I really feel that it sounds settled when Robin Uthappa mentions MS Dhoni at number 4, and then you've got that specialist. And if they're looking at Vijay Shankar purely as a batsman, that's one thing. But if they're looking at him as the extra bowler, we probably don't need that anymore.
In a game,
and a shortened game,
in a game like Nottingham, even if it was a full game under the similar conditions, I think they'd, we were discussing yesterday, I think they'd replace Kuldeep with Shami, and there'll be 3 fast bowlers, and then you have Chahal, your spinner, and then you have Kedar Jadhav, number 5. You have enough, and you have enough bowlers there to do the job.